ladies and gentlemen, I am back in Anime Vanguards, and I just got Doflamingo. Did have to go all the way to Pity, all the way. If you don't, I did not do the stage 2, stuff. I didn't really care for that, so I just did all the 75 stages, and I actually got a couple choppers as well, and he is super OP. That is nice. I also got a familiar for Doflamingo. I got a burb. I got a pretty good burb, if I do say so myself. Uh, so that was a nice. I already got him all maxed out. I got 2 units to showcase out of the. I don't know how many. I got Zoro. Actually, this is actually really nice. When you enter in the game, everyone gets this. You just get him for free, which is really nice for literally any person. Everyone gets this, so we actually have a good unit. He's actually amazing for like starting off the game, because he basically covers all the debuffs, the regen, basically anything that's like bad against you in the beginning. Also, you get like 100 rerolls as well, which is nice. There's a lot of rerolls in this update. There's 200 from the Doflamingo raid, the Whitebeard one, which I will be doing eventually, gives you another 200 after millennia, because you gotta farm a ton of that. So there's like 500 rerolls, I think. Actually, no, there are codes as well. It's just like another 50 or so plus events, which can give you a couple 75 for getting the 3 units. Which, let me just do this, and then I think another 100. What would that be under? Oh yeah, Conqueror's Conflict. That's another 100, and that's just doing it 10 times. I don't know if that's like a daily thing. I gotta do that. But first, let's get the rerolling out the way. Now, I am nervous, just because I don't have nearly enough for a pity, unfortunately. I only have not even enough to pity ethereal, and wow, rerolling is super slow. Give me a second. All right, let's get back in here. I don't know if they was on purpose, but I feel like rerolling is way slower. I don't know why. It's just actually, there we go. Ooh. That's actually really quick. That actually makes me fear that this is not going to be a good run, so I'm actually going to stop. I'm just going to leave that. Yeah, the other character, yeah, I think it's Hunter. Yeah, Bounty Hunter. He is. I'm not thinking about using him at all. His DPS ain't, his damage ain't really that great, but I can showcase him. Doflamingo is very interesting character. Let's actually bring like 3 pirates, and then I really wish I could just type in the characters' names. I guess I could just bring this farm. Actually, no. Let's bring Nami. Nami would be nice because basically the entirety of the pirate team revolves around you getting wanted on everybody. So, and basically everyone applies wanted or does something like 2 wanted enemies. Yeah, I might reroll him later if Whitebeard, when I get him, because I'm gonna try getting him. If he's not that great, or I just wait till the tier list comes out. But the thing with Doflamingo, he sounds great, but there's the problem with this game, and it's money. And I understand the whole wanted makes the economics of this game better, Not to the point of being able to fully maximize his stuff. Now, what I mean is, we're gonna enter and I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I mean. So basically, Doflamingo, from what I know off the top of my head, if we enter, you're gonna see he takes up the last 2 spots of. Wait, can I put a familiar on him? I'm gonna need a minute. I'll be back and I'll get. Alright, we're back, and I'm gonna start doing Zoro first. Zoro off placement. This is level 1. I'm not gonna show it max. He is really good for just starting off the game. Like, literally all you need is him and the Evo material you get in the same day. And you don't need any kills. He's super great. Deals 100% more damage to enemies afflicted with Wanted. Attack, supply, bleed, which again cover the regen in this game. So anyone who starts today is gonna get that. For 50% damage, apply bleed for 50% of his damage. So 50% of his damage is gonna go for bleed for 10 seconds. If an enemy in range heals, this unit deals damage to them by 100% of their damage. Cancel attack, taking 10-second cooldown. So if you somehow don't get to bleed, they're just gonna deal 100% more damage. The damage ain't gonna be great because he's level 1, but I think if you even got him like a Monarch, it's like 400k damage. Anytime an ally in his range is affected with a status debuff or status effect, he takes it instead and reduces the value and status debuff by half the duration and the status effect. Meaning so basically he takes the nothing happens scene from the anime and just puts in here. He's 4 placement, 600 cost. He is really cheap. If we were to show like maxed out 67k, really cheap compared to other units, like let's just say Luffy, which is over double. But yeah, definitely a great unit to start the game. You would want to have him. He's more used for ethereal because obviously he's actually cheap, which I know the whole economics thing, but 67k is like way less than the average unit. You can probably upgrade like 2.5 of him before you can upgrade like 1 and something of another character. Now Doflamingo, look, he's not gonna start off great. It's not that great to start. Just because the fact that his attack sucks. His first attack is a very thin line. Oh wait, I do this every time. I never really yeah, I don't know why I do this every single time. Let's just do this real quick. Slashes. Zoro, please attack. Ooh, that's a nice attack. All right. Next attack, full AOE, and then finally his next attack. Sweet. All right, now I got that out of the way. Let's actually go for Doflamingo. Doflamingo, the like most sought after, most hyped character of the update. Let's go over him. So basically, he has a thing where he can summon any unit that you don't have. I'm just gonna read him, but it's basically like this puppet one. First one, Cruel Dictator. Units in his range cannot be sold or deleted. Does not count for this unit. He can delete himself. Unit dodges all attacks, stun immunity. Anytime this unit attacks an enemy afflicted with Wanted, deals 50% more damage. So we just do this. Oh wait, he needs another. I think there needs to be. Yeah, I don't think she applies Wanted herself. But I think Sanji does. Fire. I think Sanji does. I forget. I know someone applies. No, who applies that? And the allies attack, apply wanted. When you're in range, and that allies attacks inflict wanted. So we're gonna do. Yeah, we just gotta do this. Man, Sanji's actually a pretty good unit. I'm not thinking about rolling on him because I don't think he deserves a monarch or anything. He's actually a really good unit just for the fact that he gives other people's different elements. Like I can literally just give Doflamingo unknown and he means everything. Like that's actually pretty insane. But anyway, and he also applies rupture, so cancels out healing. So everything that Zoro did, yeah, it's just like a late game version of it. Every empty slot on your team gets replaced with a puppet with its unique limit placement. So basically, if you have Monarch, they each share the same element, the same one. So I'm gonna guess if you have a Monarch on him, they're all gonna have one, but technically I have 9 Doflamingos. So that's interesting. And every time you upgrade one, increases the cost of the next one by 1.25. Now let's start with I'm actually gonna place them. I'm just gonna place them over here because it's gonna get kind of laggy. But yeah, this is. But yeah, you can have 9 Doflamingos on your team. Actually, a lot more. You can have. Okay, in a fantasy statement where you don't have to worry about upgrading everybody. 3, 6, 9. So 18. You have 18. Wow. Alright, going a little more. We're going to upgrade them. Next attack is a cone. Cone attack. When does he get his now one? Level 10. So still he does the fire string whip. Oh, he actually gets more abilities. He's a fully elite. Oh, it's the bird cage. That's sick. Converts 3 non-boss enemies into friendly summons. Whoa. And then string domain performs an attack that deals 30% damage and then spawns tentacles all around the track for half of his damage. And has 7 SPA and 20 range. And then conquers aura. Stuns all enemies in range for 2 seconds and inflicts them with wanted. Ooh. 30-second cooldown. 90-second cooldown. 1 use. Interesting. Alright. Start a little more. A little over 100k. He still keeps his AoE. And it's... Ooh, okay. That's actually nice. Oh, it summons the tendrils. Cool. We upgrade a little more and ends off at 400k with ethereal, so he would be well over 1 million with Monarch. May not even be a bad idea to do that because he's like the only element that's good, the only character that's actually good in his element besides Gojo. Now as we take a look, all the units are cheaper. I think they're now 130,000. Yeah, yikes. If we max him out, then the next one's 100,000, 70,000. So basically it drops by like 30%. 50,000, 22,000. Free. So you basically have to upgrade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them before he... Actually, no, 6. You have to upgrade 6 of this guy before he comes like reasonable. I'll give 5 because 20,000 ain't that bad for a unit. It's actually really good for a unit. But yikes, that's the problem. He's so expensive. Just to max him out with everything. And even if I did give him Monarch, I mean, you wouldn't be able to use his thing a lot. Because he would technically be 160 or around 160. Because the next one said 130. And then it went down roughly by like 30k. So I don't know. I would love to see if Whitebeard isn't as good as I'm thinking he might be. I'm only thinking he's gonna be really good because he's Whitebeard. He's probably gonna hit like really hard. Then I would be down to try going for Monarch. But seeing how I'm low on rerolls from Broly, and just that really, I think I'm just gonna hold off for now. His damage still is pretty high, so if there's any stage I can bring in, that'd be pretty nice. It's just you're gonna need to have like half your team's gonna literally have to be farmed. That's the only way I can see you be able to do this. There's no way I can even use this guy on like most stages. That's just being realistic. Let's test out his other stuff. So we're gonna try out. Let's just close these guys out. Okay. Zora. Try that. Conqueror's Hockey, alright. Still sick, oh my god, so sick, guys. Like, I love Doflamingo. He's my favorite villain. He's probably for most people. Master, let's test it out. Has an actual ability. Oh, it does. It like connects to strings. I'm gonna guess it's over here now, or what? There's no one on the field at work. It would have worked. Didn't. Yes. Didn't really. Performs and acts. Let's try this one. Ooh, so it's spawned tendrils. All right. Does everyone have? No, only one for. Let's actually spawn. Let's do that. Try this. Oh my god. Wait. Oh wow. Getting murdered. The tendril like over 1 million damage. Okay, I didn't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my. No. Wait. Stop. No. See why they're all over there? Murder. All right. Let's do one, and we're gonna try. Right. 7 million. Gonna take like half more damage from Dofi. I don't know. I need this. Let's see. Tendrils. Alright, so gosh, there's so many animations. Let's see. Round 3. Alright, wow, that was almost 1 million damage. It's kind of hard to see because of all the effects going on here. But the 10 roughly 1 million damage. Perform an attack that does 30% damage. Spawns at 50% is used damage. I don't know. So it just does 250,000. I guess because this is roughly where all the Dofis can actually hit, so it looked like it did a bunch more. I can definitely see this thing being useful, but I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna give him Monarch. But that's the end of this video. I got roughly half the characters I can really see get. Oh wait, they're all across the map. Oh yeah, it's 7 tendrils. So that's actually really good for leaks. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys eventually. I guess I'm gonna do the Guardians update. Try to work on that. Or do I just? I think I'm gonna. Might try going for Whitebeard. Figure out how to farm Whitebeard, and then after this update, I'm gonna go straight back to Guardians. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next Roblox video. Peace.